Stop saving your Stellar Jades right now! You are about to make a mistake that will ruin your account for the entire year. If you are planning to pull for the new Silver Wolf SP in version 4.2 because you think she is just another debuffer like her original form, you are completely wrong. A massive kit leak has just confirmed that HoYoverse is changing the fundamental rules of Honkai Star Rail. And if you do not understand the new mechanic coming in version 4.0, your new Silver Wolf will be literally unplayable. We are talking about the most aggressive monetization trap I have ever seen in a gacha game. Today, I am going to break down the leaked roadmap for the entire version 4.x cycle, explain why the new Elation Path is a scam for free-to-play players, and tell you exactly why you need to skip everything to save for a character named Pearl. Let's start with the controversy that is blowing up the community, the Silver Wolf SP leaks. Everyone expected her to be a Nihility support or maybe a Quantum Breaker. The leaks say no, she is an Elation Path main DPS. But that is not the bad part. The bad part is how her ultimate works. Unlike every other character in the game who uses energy to charge their ultimate, Silver Wolf SP reportedly uses a new resource called Punchline Stacks. This sounds cool on paper until you realize how you get these stacks. According to the reliable leaker Sakura Haven, Silver Wolf SP does not generate enough stacks on her own. She relies on her teammates to generate them for her. And currently, the only characters in the game who can generate punchline stacks efficiently are the upcoming version 4.0 units Yao Guang and Sparxie. Do you see the trap? If you skip version 4.0 to save for Silver Wolf, you will have the character, but you will not have the battery she needs to function. It's like pulling Acheron without having any Nihility teammates, but 10 times worse, because at least Acheron can generate her own stacks slowly. Silver Wolf SP without punchline stacks is just a dead unit slot. HoYoverse is essentially forcing you to pull a premium team just to make one character work. This is the definition of the Exodia composition, and it is going to drain your wallet dry if you are not careful. But it gets even deeper. The leaks have revealed a roadmap that goes all the way to version 4.6, and it confirms that we are entering the era of the SP meta. Version 4.3 is bringing us Pearl and a new form of blade. Let's talk about Pearl first, because she might actually be the savior for free-to-play accounts.
Pearl is a preservation unit, likely a member of the IPC Stonehearts, just like Aventuring and Topaz. But the leak specifies something very strange about her kit. She has an enhanced basic attack. Why would a tank need an enhanced basic attack? Preservation units usually just shield and pass the turn. This implies that Pearl is a hybrid sustain. She is a tank who deals damage. If Pearl can generate punchline stacks with her enhanced basics, she becomes the most valuable unit in the entire 4.x cycle. She would consolidate the role of a shielder and a stack generator into one slot, freeing up your team for more buffers. If you are free to play, your strategy should not be chasing Silver Wolf SP. Your strategy should be saving every single Jade for Pearl in version 4.3. A DPS unit gets power crept in 6 months. A sustain unit who deals damage and generates stacks stays meta for years. Look at Aventuring. Pearl is the next Aventuring. Then we have the most cursed leak of the entire batch, Blade SP. The rumors say he is releasing in version 4.3 alongside Pearl, and his path is Erudition. The original Blade wants to lose HP to trigger follow-up attacks. An Erudition Blade likely wants to consume team HP to trigger massive AoE nukes. This confirms that SP characters are not just skins or slight upgrades, they are completely different playstyles that reuse the character model. This roadmap also mentions Himeko SP in version 4.5 and Robin SP in version 4.6. This is huge because it means the developers are looking at standard banner characters and giving them limited banner power levels. If you are a Himeko main who has been suffering in Memory of Chaos, your time is finally coming. But it also means that the power ceiling of the game is about to skyrocket. So, let's go back to the main problem, the Elation Path and the mechanic involving the Aeon Aha. The leaks suggest that when you run a full Elation team, the Aeon Aha actually joins the turn order. When Aha takes a turn, he triggers an instant nuke based on your team's total punchline stacks. This is why Silverwolf SP is so dependent on her team. The entire meta is shifting away from hyper carry, where you buff one guy, and moving towards system teams, where everyone feeds into a shared mechanic. If you ignore this mechanic, your account will fall behind. The enemies in version 4.0 are going to have mechanics that punish you for not interacting with this system. We are already seeing bosses that lock their weakness bars until you trigger a certain number of follow-up attacks. Imagine a boss that takes 90% reduced damage until Aha takes a turn. That is the future we are looking at. So, what should you do? If you are a whale, the answer is simple. You pull Yao Guang in 4.0, you pull Sparxie, and then you pull Silverwolf SP. You win the game. But for the 99% of us who are not whales, we have to be smarter.
Here is my recommendation based on these leaks. Skip version 4.0. Yes, I know Yao Guang looks broken and Sparxie has cool animations, but they are bait. They are the setup units. The payoff is Pearl in 4.3. By the time 4.3 arrives, we will know exactly how strong the punchline mechanic really is. If it flops, you saved your jades. If it is broken, you can pull Pearl and still have a functional team foundation. Do not get foreshadowed by the hype. Silverwolf SP looks incredible, and the idea of a stacking DPS Silverwolf is amazing. But a character who needs 2 other limited 5 stars to function is a luxury toy, not a must-pull. Your priority should always be versatility. Also, keep in mind that Niles is rumored to be delayed until version 4.6 or later. If you were saving for Niles, you can relax. You have months to save. Use this time to bolster your supports. To summarize the leak, Silverwolf SP is a stack-reliant DPS trap. Pearl is a hybrid sustain god who might save the meta. Blade SP is an erudition monster, and the new Elation Path requires you to build a specific team or suffer. HoYoverse is testing our patience and our wallets. I will be tracking the beta server changes every single day. If they buff Silverwolf SP to generate her own stacks, I will make a video immediately update you. But for now, assume the worst and protect your jades. The 4.x era is going to be expensive. Comment down below if you think the SP system is a good idea or if it is just a lazy way to resell old characters. And let me know if you are Team Pearl or Team Silverwolf. Like the video if you want me to cover the specific multipliers for Blade SP when they drop next week. I'll see you in the next leak.